Hey, today I'm giving you a real, practical blueprint to build a $10,000 emergency fund in 6 months. Not someday, not eventually. 6 months, starting from wherever you're at right now. Here's the reality most people are living with. Over half of Americans can't cover an unexpected $400 expense without borrowing, selling something, or going into debt. Not because they're bad with money, because nobody ever handed them an actual plan. Just vague advice like save more and cut back on lattes. That's not a plan. That's a guilt trip. Today I'm giving you the plan instead. Let's break down exactly how $10,000 in 6 months works. Then I'll show you what actually changes in your life once it's sitting in your account. First, the math, because the math is what makes this feel possible instead of overwhelming. $10,000 over 6 months breaks down to roughly $1,667 a month. That breaks down to about $385 a week. That breaks down to about $55 a day. I want you to sit with that number. $55 a day. That's not sell your car and eat rice for 6 months money. That's find it in the cracks of your existing spending money, especially once we combine saving with a few income moves I'll walk you through. Now here's the blueprint. 4 moves running at the same time, not one after another. Move 1. Build your baseline before you touch a single expense. Before you cut anything, track everything for 7 days. Every coffee, every subscription, every delivery fee. Most people don't actually know where their money goes, they just have a feeling about it, and feelings don't build emergency funds. 7 days of honest tracking will usually reveal somewhere between $300 and $800 a month in spending you don't even remember doing. That's not a guess. That number shows up almost every single time someone actually tracks instead of assumes. Move 2. Cut the recurring leaks first, not the fun stuff. Here's where most advice gets it backwards. People are told to stop enjoying their life. No coffee, no takeout, no fun. That doesn't work long term because it's miserable and you'll quit in 3 weeks. Instead, go after recurring subscriptions and services you forgot you had. Streaming services you don't watch. Apps auto-renewing that you downloaded once. Old gym memberships. The average person has somewhere between 3 and 5 forgotten recurring charges. Canceling those alone can free up $50 to $150 a month, and you don't even feel it because you weren't using it anyway. Move 3. Create one dedicated income stream just for this fund. This is the part most people skip, and it's the part that actually speeds everything up. Cutting expenses alone is slow. Adding even one modest income stream changes the entire timeline. This doesn't have to be complicated. Selling unused items around your house in the first month alone often generates $200 to $500 one time. Picking up a few hours a week of flexible work, delivery, freelancing, tutoring, whatever fits your skills, even at $15 an hour for 6 hours a week, adds roughly $360 a month. Combine decluttering plus a small side income stream, and you've covered a huge chunk of that $55 daily target before you've even touched your main paycheck. Move 4. Automate it so the decision only happens once. This is the step that determines whether this actually works or becomes another abandoned goal. Set up an automatic transfer the day your paycheck lands, before you see the money in your checking account, before you have a chance to spend it first, and save what's left. Willpower fails, automation doesn't. Even if it's a smaller automatic amount at first, that you top up manually from the extra income and cuts. Automating the core amount removes the daily decision-making that kills most savings goals by week 3. Now let's put it on a real 6-month timeline, because vague plans fail and specific plans work. Month 1, focus purely on the baseline. Track spending, cancel forgotten subscriptions, declutter and sell unused items. Target for month 1, $1,200, boosted by that one-time declutter income. Months 2 and 3. Your automation is running, your side income is steady. Target roughly $1,700 each month, combining automated savings with your income stream. Months 4 through 6. This is where it gets easier, not harder, because the habit is built and the systems are running without you thinking about it. Target $1,800 each month to close the gap and hit $10,000 by month 6. Notice something. The early months ask less of you, dollar-wise, because they're mostly about finding money that was already leaking out, not grinding harder. The plan front loads the easy wins and lets momentum carry you through the middle. Now here's the part that actually matters more than the number itself. What changes once that $10,000 is sitting there? It's not just a number in an account, it's a completely different relationship with risk. Your car breaks down, and instead of panic and a high-interest repair loan, you pay it and move on with your week. A medical bill shows up, and instead of avoiding opening the envelope, you handle it and it's done. A job situation goes bad, and instead of staying somewhere unhealthy out of fear because you need the paycheck, you have room to actually make a decision instead of being forced into one. That's the real shift. An emergency fund doesn't just protect your money, it protects your decision-making. Most bad financial decisions in life, high interest debt, staying in situations you should leave, panic decisions under pressure, all trace back to one root cause: no cushion. $10,000 is the cushion that turns emergencies from crises into inconveniences. So here's what I want you to do right now. Today, not eventually. Track your spending for the next 7 days. That's it. That's the entire first step. Don't try to build the whole 6-month plan in your head tonight. Just track for a week, and next time, I'll show you exactly what to do with what you find. I'm Mervin. If this gave you an actual plan instead of vague advice, subscribe, because that's exactly what this channel is for.